100 boys in my program. I meet with them every Saturday, and the reason why I meet with these young men every Saturday is because a lot of their fathers are not in their lives. And so if you want to talk about manhood, you got to talk about responsibility. How does that man carry out his responsibilities from day to day? It's not a perfect man, because no man is perfect. But a man who's trying to move forward, trying to really capitalize on what it means to be something for somebody else, like a son, like a brother, like a cousin. And so I tell my young men, there's 3 E's that we focus on: education, empowerment, and exposure. And you're right, a lot of us are getting a bad rep. You turn on the TV, what do you see? A black man incarcerated, a black man robbing somebody, and these images are going into our brains, and it's conditioning us to think that we're nobody. And so I think once we start coming together, which a lot of people don't like, is when we unified and we talking about positivity and changing our community and really taking back our city, then it's a problem. There's always something that's going to try to come in between us and divide it. So I love programs like The Outlook, where we have a chance to really grapple with these issues and talk as men and give our perspectives, because you're right, it's an exchange. We learn from one another. And I tell the young men all the time, yeah, I'm a little bit older, but I learn just as much from y'all as y'all learn from me. And that's why they keep coming back, because they see that I'm humble, they see that I'm learning, and they see that the other mentors who are giving back are in the same boat. So, yeah.
Self-worth. I would have to say that in society, one thing that the black man doesn't get a lot of is love. Like, when you see, like he was saying, on TV, all you see is black men getting incarcerated. As soon as somebody gets shot, that's the first thing you see on TV. But like, I was reading an article yesterday on the urban Chicago prep, and like, they got 100% graduation rate. You know what I mean? Like, everybody that comes out of there goes to college. Everybody. But I don't see that on the news. You know, they never give us that light. They always give us the negative light. So, like, my self-worth is, it's like, man, we gotta control our emotions. Because people put a lot of pressure on us, especially black men. Like, I have a lot of pressure on me. So, I control my emotions to the point where I go non-stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly hungry. So, they try to peg us as these lazy, you don't want to work type, you know what I mean? Or you don't love your children. It's not that we don't love our children. They don't give us the opportunity to show that we love our children. And then all of this material things that they put into place, it's like it overshadows the true love. The true love is the time that we spend with our kids and the time that we spend with our family members.
Say it.
You know what I mean? So when they try to, you didn't buy me a car, you didn't buy me shoes, stuff like that, like none of that stuff really matters. Money and stuff doesn't matter. They put a big, it's a huge value on like money and no value in love and just family and positivity and peace. So that's my whole thing.
I mean, I second that. I just feel like, you know, as far as the self-image, I think sometimes the images that we do put out is to make other people comfortable. So we tend to hide behind those images to make other people comfortable, and we never get to really know ourselves. So we really cheat ourselves of who we are. And I think the knowledge of self and knowing what you want to do kind of does that, and you don't have to worry about other people. And I think we can't always be put on we gotta prove that I'm a better person because of how I look and this and that. They're crooks in suits, they're crooks with braids. You know what I'm saying? So the whole image thing is very skewed because it's coming from the dominant society. Sometimes we put on images to make other people comfortable. And when we're not comfortable ourselves, so we have to be aware of what we're teaching. Like it was a guy saying if you cut your braids off, you'll get accepted by this and this and that. That doesn't mean nothing. I'm sitting next to a young man who's very intelligent. He has braids. So you know what I mean? And I mean, Bernie Madoff stole $100 million from people, and he was a crook, and he wore silk suits and woke up every day. So that a crook doesn't have you can't just say, oh, this, and this, and this, and that. So I just say, find out who you are. Enjoy who you are and allow yourself to be successful within your own self, and then you don't have to worry about the images that society put out, because images change. I mean, 10 years ago, we was wearing baggy pants and hoodies and sweaters. Now I see dudes in skinny jeans. So image changes all the time. So that's just my take on it, you know. So the whole image and self-worth, it's up to you. You have to put that work in, like he's doing with the Chance program, like Jamar says he's doing with school, and myself. Just, you know, filling yourself with positive things and around some positive people will help you out. So we can go on this topic for forever. So we're gonna go to the next topic. What?
Cut.